Don't forget to subscribe. Click. Oh, I said subscribe. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome again to Free Talks. Today we are hosting my dear friend and former student Elisa Carolina, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and to press the little bell button over here so you can get all the subscriptions. Remember to leave on your like or your dislike. They're equally important. So, Elisa, tell us a bit more about you. Who is Elisa Carolina?
Oh, that is a great question. I guess all philosophers
Yeah, that's a
ask
nice one.
that.
Who is it? Who are you?
Who am I? Um, well, I am, as of now, a high school student, but also have worked as an English teacher. I am also your former student.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that's basically what I do. Nothing much.
So, you have studied here for how long?
I think 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
And after you left here, you started right away to work with languages as a teacher?
No, because after when I finished my studying here, it was right when the pandemic started. I even spent an entire year studying online with you for the preparing for the FCE test. And then that was 2020, so we had 2021 with the pandemic as well. And then I only started working, if I'm not wrong, at the end of 2021, which was when the pandemic was already better.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you did, you applied for the FC test. Did you, were you approved?
I didn't.
You did?
No, not that I wasn't approved. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't do the test.
Yeah, because when I was
I'm sure
studying
you
for the
would.
test, yeah, when I was studying for the test, it was during the pandemic.
Oh, you was during the pandemic. Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
and then I just never did it. I just never applied for the
'Cause
test.
I do remember your mock tests. You were pretty good. I mean, you are very good, obviously. So the next step, what do you think will be the next step to you? Do you think what is the next language you're going to pursue?
Oh, so this year I started learning Persian. I do not know nothing about it. Like, I started it, but I know like only a few words.
I know Assalamu alaikum.
Oh,
Isn't
you
that
know
the thing?
that?
So I understand that after you started working as a teacher, you also worked as a translator. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely. This year, my church received a group of refugees from Afghanistan, half from Afghanistan and half from Iran. And they didn't speak any Portuguese, but some of them were able to speak English. So me and a couple of other girls, we were helping them communicate here and, navigate through this completely different world that was for them. Imagine to like leave Afghanistan under the Taliban and then come here. So it was like completely different world for them.
It's a cultural shock, right?
Yes. Um, I didn't experience them having this initial culture shock because when I met them, they had been here already for like 3 or 4 months. But it was still like a crazy learning experience. Like everything was new to them.
Yeah.
There was this one day that was so funny to me. One of the kids, he was like 8. I asked him what was his favorite food from Brazil. And I asked him, "Do you like the pizza here? Do you like this woman had baked a cake?" And I was like, "Do you like the cake she made, etc." He was like, "No." I'm like, "What? You don't like the food here?"
What do you mean?
He was like, "No." And then I asked, "What do you like?" And he didn't know the word, so he was like, "This."
Drawing with the
Yeah. And I was like, "What is that?" And then he went into the kitchen and showed me what he wanted, and he showed me a pot with butter. And it was like, it wasn't even butter, it was like margarina.
oh, I get margarine.
Yeah, and I was like, "What?" It was like
So he eats raw margarine.
Yes, it was like, this is my favorite food. And I like,
So they escaped Afghanistan to eat raw margarine in
yes.
Brazil.
Yes.
Sounds like a solid plan.
And he was like, that is my favorite food here. I was like, I cannot believe this.
Just to wrap it up, if you had a good advice for people out there who wanted to acquire this level of fluency, what would you tell them to do, or how uh, would you recommend them to practice?
Contact you.
Contact me?
Yes.
Oh, you can see the number.
No, but really, if people can, would be great to contact you, because that's like,
I can give him some tips, that's true. But if you would choose the one exercise, the one thing that you think would be most important for them.
go outside. Like, if you really can't like talk to someone else, especially someone that has a better level of English than you, just do something to talk. Don't just like listen to people speaking English. Don't just write things. Yes, that is important, but talk. Just practice what you learned and make mistakes all the
Oh,
time.
yes,
That is very important. Because when you the thing I miss the most about being in class is being put in situations where I don't know what to do. Like challenges all the time. I remember in class, I constantly had moments where I wanted to say something and I had no idea how to do that. And I would just look at you and be like, what do I do?
So that's not my problem.
So when you actually put everything you've learned to practice, you end up in situations where you don't know what to do, and it's those moments where you're going to learn the most, is when you like have no idea what to do and you have to find out some way.
All right, folks, this is it for today. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, press the little bell button. This was the amazing Elisa Carolina, and we say bye-bye, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.